Welcome to the 2022 Seventh-day Baptist Missionary Society Missions Week from February 20 to 26. Our topic this year is doing the utmost to reach the uttermost. Today, our topic is mobilization, missions mobilization. The definition of missions mobilization is the process of educating God's people about His strategic plans for the world, helping them envision what their role in that plan is, and the ongoing process of empowering and equipping them to function fully and effectively in that role. I'll read that one more time. Missions mobilization is the process of educating God's people about His strategic plans for the world, helping them envision what their role in that plan is, and the ongoing process of empowering and equipping them to function fully and effectively in that role. It is our hope and prayer that as we study this week, as we spend time in prayer and devotion, that God would reveal to each of us what the next thing He would have us do is in relationship to mission. That He would show us what His plan is and how we can be more fully involved, more effectively functioning in the role that He has created us to play in His strategic plan for all the nations. The verse for today is Matthew 9, verses 35 through 38. And it says, "And Jesus went throughout all the cities and villages, teaching in their synagogues and proclaiming the gospel of the kingdom and healing every disease and affliction. When He saw the crowds, He had compassion for them because they were harassed and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. Then He said to His disciples, 'The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Therefore, pray earnestly to the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers into His harvest.'" We're all familiar with this passage, and we know that after this passage, He immediately calls His disciples to Him, empowers them to go do the healing and teaching that He had been doing, and instructs them to go to the Jews. Later, in chapter 10, verse 18, He says that they will also bear witness to the Gentiles for His sake. Even in His praying and teaching about mobilization, Jesus Himself was practicing mobilization by modeling the kingdom work and by empowering and sending out the disciples to do the same. Is it possible that we, as followers of Christ, also like the disciples, should be going and proclaiming an empowered message of gospel to those around us and to the ends of the earth? Throughout this week, it is my hope that we will prayerfully consider what it is that God would have us do to be more fully engaged in the mission work that He has, that He would open our eyes to see new opportunities, that He would give us new passion in our hearts for His work, for Himself, that He would empower and enable us to function more fully for His kingdom. Amen.